So I usually use my vapor pen, but I'm going to make an exception since this is kind of a new channel. Um, Funny thing is I can't make an exception because guess what? Smokes. I guess that's a good sign. Now I watched a video by Sargon of Akkad, Stick, Sex, and Hammer, and Robert Spencer. Robert Spencer? No, Robert Spencer. Robert Spencer is the one that does talks about Islam. Um, Richard Spencer. Um, and it's kind of strange listening to a discussion where you don't agree with anybody. Um, it's very frustrating because you'll maybe agree with like 60% of what they say, but then things they get wrong, they get really wrong. So that was just very frustrating. I was shocked that I don't want to say I agree with Richard Spencer, but the obnoxiousness at which Sargon of Akkad, Carl Benjamin, was being such a dick towards Richard Spencer trying to get Styx, Hex, and Hammer on his side is ludicrous. The idea of an ethno-state and wanting to protect your own people, I completely understand that. I don't like the fact that I'm assimilated and I have an accent when I speak Spanish, and that I don't live in a Catholic society. I was robbed of a lot of that by assimilation. I don't believe in assimilation, which is funny. Everybody thinks I'm left wing because I'm against assimilation and things like this, because I believe the United States has really destroyed culture and society in Latin America, especially Mexico and Central America, with the School of the Americas and and the um, the refugees that went to LA that picked up American gang culture and brought it back, so that there's MS-13 and 18th Street in El Salvador, which is a total American phenomenon. Um, so uh, I am kind of like the bizarro world version of Richard Spencer. Um, I just don't want to see any more Latino Catholic societies or people being fodder and victims of CIA and FBI war against drugs and um, human beings from my own people, my Latino Catholic people. Sorry, I just don't want to see it. Um, and I'll get called a brown pride supremacist or La Raza or something like that, which I'm not. You can look at me. I never claim anything other than, hey, look, if I look white, then I am white. But then, of course, it always comes up on any form white, non Hispanic. So, according to the United States government, I'm Latino / Hispanic. So, but I don't hate other white people. Come on, my mother is 100% Irish. I don't hate her. No self-respecting Hispanic male would hate his mother. So there you go. Um, but any way you want to slice it, I'll agree. It's not a bone of contention for me. I'm not like one of those idiots that Rachel Dolezal people claiming that that has to let everybody know that they're black because they're not actually black, or somebody who's 1/38 Cherokee on their great-grandmother's side. I'm not one of those people. But no, I was extremely disappointed. It seems that Styx Hexenhammer, he is, I thought he was intelligent, but he's not, because he claimed that Vincent Bugliosi was a Christian or believes in a God, when Vincent Bugliosi was one of the staunchest atheists of the 20th century. Um, I'd love to talk to Styx Hexenhammer, but his knowledge of Gnosticism is that of Dan Brown's knowledge of Gnosticism. Um, he thinks he's smarter than he actually is, and he's really not smart at all. When Vincent Bugliosi died, he said, well, may he go to the God that, he worshipped. Well, Vincent Bugliosi he wrote a 700-page book against God, especially against the Christian God. So a lot of it's just posturing. Tree of Life. Um, I like Sargon, even though he is a Marxist. I like Computing Forever. Um, Dave Cullen. I don't like. I do not like. What's his name? Jesse Lee Peterson. I have a brother of mine that loves Jesse Lee Peterson. I don't like Jesse Lee Peterson. I think he's just as stupid and mentally. I don't mean Down syndrome, but mentally retarded as Tree of Logic. And I'm sick of people who are right wing having to cling to these people because they're the only ones out there. I don't call myself right wing. I'm a traditionalist, a traditionalist Catholic, even though I'm practicing Eastern Orthodox, because I would have fought on the side of Franco during the Spanish Civil War. I would have fought on the side of the Sandinistas during the Nicaraguan Civil War, and I would have fought on the side of the FMLN during the Salvadorian Civil War. Two of those you could say are left wing, and one you could say is right wing. But it's more about the will of the people and sustaining the culture, the family unit, and the indigenous religion. And that's it. But as you might know, I usually stray towards the Latino and the Hispanic perspective, and see no advantage in gleaning anything from the Black American, the white American. Honestly, how many Black Americans and how many white Americans know? What's this? What's La Cristava? I have no time for Antifa. I'm almost thinking of starting a fraternity. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. Peace to you.